லைவ் வந்து விட்டதா? என்னடா அது? யூடியூப் அப்டேட் ஆயிருக்கா? வித்தியாசமா இருக்கு. வந்துட்டா இதை க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு
Should be easy to spot once I'm under.
எங்க போய் பிடிக்கிறது?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure. Is that not
Use your fidget sense to find golden fish. இதெல்லாம் கோல்டன் ஃபிஷ்ஷா? நான் உள்ள போய் பார்ப்போம். தவக்கலை மாதிரி இருக்கு.
It will not do.
எங்க எல்லாத்தையும் பார்க்கணுமா?
Swim on, good man.
சி ஸ்கிப்பு கொடுத்துட்டேனா?
Wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of
என்ன பண்றாங்க அந்த மீனை வச்சு?
brings me a gift fitting.
அந்த மீனை கொஞ்சம் தாடா. ஓடோ சாவி எடுத்தாச்சு.
This ruins the game.
என்ன இது கழுதுகிட்டு இருக்கா? இப்போ யூனிகார்னை போய் பிடிக்கணும்.
Appearances deceive, Witcher. It's positively useless. She can't possibly see.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
இதோட கொம்புல மாட்டிருக்கா? ஓடிட்டு. இப்போ இதை விரட்டிட்டு போகணுமா? வா 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 வா. Find a treat for அந்த யூனிகார்னுக்கு பிடிச்ச மாதிரி எதையும் அவங்க தேடி கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்றாங்க. இங்க இருக்கு. அதாவது
Think unicorns, rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe?
you have new quest item. Prepare it by using private slot inventory plan. Select it. Quick access menu. Hold.
How dare he? Scandalous!
Cold games not likely to tempt a unicorn.
ஸ்வீட்டு மட்டும்தான் வாங்குமோ?
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
இல்லை எப்படி மாத்துறது? quest item சாக்லேட்டா நம்மள இல்ல எங்க பாத காணோம். வீடு ஃபுட்டில் இருக்கா? சாக்லேட் குக்கீஸா? இது அழிவு போன ஆப்பிள் வச்சே. அழிவு போனது தானே. பழுத்ததா? ஓ ஓ ஓ இதை போய் கொடுப்போம். ஓட முடியல.
An apple. Yum yum.
வாங்க வாங்க வாங்க. அவ்வளோதான்.
Easy.
நல்ல வளப்பாயாச்சு.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end
அடுத்த
like a
கொலைக்கான
mouse
குறியீடு.
with a head of hard cheese.
I begin like a grown owl with cheese and end like a mouse head of hard cheese. Begin like a groundhog with ease and end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse, someplace cramped in a palace. Like a mouse with the head of hard cheese. Mouse with the head of hard cheese. Keva in the palace.
Groans. Hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly.
Mm-mm.
If we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is.
Greenhouse.
Then mouse, but starting with what heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
இன்னைக்கு என் வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதானான்னு தெரியல. யாரவன் ஓடுறான் கொலை பண்ணிட்டு. பூந்தெல்லாம் போகிறான்.
What was that?
ப்ரோட்டோடைப்ல வர மாதிரி இருக்கான். என்ன இருட்டாயிட்டு பின்னாடி வர போறானா?
I'm here. This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Innocent.
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
அவன் வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதா நான் செக் பண்ணவே இல்லை.
I intend to live happily ever after.
அவன் வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதா நான் செக் பண்ணவே இல்லை. கேட்குது. ஃபைட்டா.
I won't let you kill again.
இவன் கோஸ்ட் டைப்பில் வர மாட்டானோ? டாஜ் டேய் ஷீல்டில் தான் இருக்கு. ஹீல் பண்ணுறானோ? முடிச்சாச்சு. என்னாச்சு? அடிச்சிட்டேன்ல நினச்சேன். இவன் யாரு?
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself!
No, he's my friend.
என்னப்பா யாரவன்
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not
இவனுக்கும் அவனுக்கு என்ன சம்மந்தம்
friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlaf. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlaf is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlaf is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlaf, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Detlaf is no cold-blooded killer. I believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlaf found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlaf's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef
எப்படியும் ஒரு 3 எண்டிங் இருக்கு. அவனை கொல்றது கண்டிப்பா ஒரு எண்டிங் வரும். கொல்றதா கொல்லாம விடுறதான்னு.
Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
இவங்க வந்துட்டாங்களா?
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
அவன் போய் வித்தரலாம். விட்டு போற வழி இல்லையா? நான் ஹார்ஸ் கூப்பிட முடியாது அந்த இடத்துல. ஏன் இங்கேயும் கூப்பிட முடியல?
Nice tune.
கடையை மூடிட்டாங்களா? இல்லை இல்லை, இருக்கான். நான் விற்கணும். $65 காயினுக்கு வாங்குவானா? இவன்ட்ட நிறைய இருக்கே. $8000 காயின். ஓப்பா,
So long.
Quite the fragrant whiff.
என்னமோ இருக்கு. ஏன்னா அது புதுசா இருக்கே. கிராண்ட் மாஸ்டரா? அது அப்புறமா பார்க்கணும்.
I stock the welcome goods.
Show me what you got back there. So long.
பேங்க் மாதிரி இருக்குமே, அது எங்க இருக்கு? இது இல்லையா?
Rolling on an empty stomach.
எதுவும் பக் ஆயிட்டா? குதிரையே கூப்பிட முடியல. என்னப்பா நான் பாட்டு ஓடிக்கிட்டே இருக்கேன், எவ்வளோ தூரம்னு பார்க்காம. குதிரை குதிரை ஏதோ நிறைய மான்ஸ்டரா இருக்கே.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
ஓ ஓ ஓ ஓ ஓ. ஏய்.
Show me what you got.
நானே போய் விடுறேன்.
What now, you piece of filth?
ஆஹா பாய்சன் பிஞ்சிருச்சு சோழி. வித் மோஸ்ட் ரீசன்ட் சேவ். ஃபயர் யூஸ் பண்ணோம். நெருப்பு ஏன்னா இங்கேருந்து வருது. பகு தான் போல இப்போ வருது ஹார்ஸ்.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Let's go. Whoa there, Roach.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front.
Hi.
It's
Nice tune.
like a frontal lobotomy.
Is my head ever spinning after last night?
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
So long.
வேற அடிக்கடி சேவ் பண்ணிக்கணும் போல.
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
எங்கடா போச்சு குதிரை?
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Where are you skittering off to, Sylvie?
Come on, Roach. Hey there.
ஒரு சேவை போட்டுக்கணும்.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
அப்போ அதை போய் அடிக்க தேவையில்ல போலையோ? சும்மா அடிக்கலாம். ஓ அவ்வளோதானா? இது தனி கேவு. மாறுறான் அவங்க.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
வேற வழியில் தேடணுமா? அது கீழே தான் இருக்கு மான்ஸ்டர். அங்கேயா போகணும்? கோல்டன் ட்ரிங்க்லாம் வச்சுருக்காங்கயா. செத்து போனால் எல்லாத்தையும் உருவிட்டு தானே வைப்பாங்க. வேணா தங்கத்தோடையே வச்சுருக்காங்க. அது வழி இல்லையோ, அந்த குகைக்குள்ளே தான் போனோமோ. இங்கே இருந்துட்டா வருது.
That stench.
ஹெல்த் இல்லை. கொஞ்சம் ஹீல் ஆகட்டும். அது அங்கனே சம்பந்தம் இல்லாமல் அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கு. என்ன இது குதிரையை அடிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கா?
Damn, you're ugly.
அவ்வளோதான் செத்துடா. வாட்டர் எசன்ஸு நான் நிறையா இருக்கே. போய் திரும்ப கோல்டன் இதுக்குள்ள தான் போகணுமோ? சுமார். பாய்சன் வேற வருது. இதுக்கும் நான் போற பாதைக்கும் சம்மந்தமே இல்லை. சம்மந்தம் இருக்கா? சம்மந்தம் இருக்கு. %40 டியூரபிலிட்டி இது பண்ணுமா? இதுவா வீடு இல்லை வேற கொஸ்டுக்கு வந்துட்டானா? கரெக்டாக தான் வந்திருக்கேன்.
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the rings seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
வந்து பார்க்குறான். என்னடா போதை எதுன மாதிரி இப்படி பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்க? அம்பையரில் சின்ன மோதிரம் அது.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
அவனோட ஹேண்டா?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a
இந்த மோதிரம் வந்து இவனோடது
you
தான்.
might call him a humanist.
ரெண்டு கொடுத்துருக்கான்.
He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef, to remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Not really in the mood for your concoctions. especially given how they make you say things you'd rather keep to yourself. Remember that aspect very well.
Geralt of Rivia, do I detect a guilty conscience? Word is, only those ashamed of the truth seek to conceal it.
Not about to fall for that. Forget it. Need a nap, and that's how I'm gonna use this time.
டைம் ஆச்சா? சமன் பண்ண போகிறாங்களா?
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught.
ஏதோ ஒரு மான்ஸ்டர் அது மட்டும் சர்வைவ் ஆயிட்டா?
It haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
Una.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
இப்போ அதை போய் இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ணோம். லுக் ஃபார் ஆப்ஷனல் ஒன்று இருக்கு. லேர்ன் மோர் அபவுட் ஸ்பாட்டட் ஒயிட்ஸ். அது ஹவு டு ரீடு. வர மாட்டேங்குது. கூட்டா மேய்ஞ்சிக்கிட்டே இருக்குது. பக்கம்டா, இந்த பக்கம் திரும்பினா அந்த பக்கம் காட்டுது, இந்த பக்கம் திரும்பினா எங்கிட்டு காட்டுது. ஒரு வழியில மேப்பை காட்ட மாட்டேங்குது.
What's that about?
இங்க என்னடா? Side quest.
The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Stand and step away from him.
What? Me? But what is your grief?
Don't make me say it again. That's good advice.
Will you tell me what it is you seek?
Needed to see if you were lying. You'd be covered in blood if you dealt those wounds. Just got it on your hands, though, so all's in order.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you some beast?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous
and it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I'd prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
சரி, இதை முடிச்சுட்டு போவோம்.
Trail leads to the house on the hill,
which stands silent as a grave.
என்ன சிம்பிள் தானே காணுது.
Damn it. What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
ஆப்பிள் ஏன்னா இவ்வளோ பாடி கிடக்கு.
Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Silver tableware. Elven engravings. Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly.
Something dark happened here.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
எங்கே ஒரு பெட்டி இருக்கு. ஓ
Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench. Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Toussaint.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another lucky
பத்திக்கிட்டு எரிஞ்சிருக்காங்க.
to flee.
இங்கே என்னமோ இருக்கு. வாட் ஏன் அப்படி திறக்காம இப்படி திறந்துக்கிட்ட போனா எப்படி? டோர் லாக்ல இருக்கா?
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits? It all occurred to us.
ஓ சாக்ரிஃபைஸ் நடக்கும்போது ஏதோ வந்திருக்கோ.
Staging has seen the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Savaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Toussaint. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the
அந்த
pledge?
ஸ்பெக்டர் திரும்ப ஸ்பான் பண்ணும்.
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Toussaint's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Damn it. Can't risk. Can't expose you to danger.
Master, if what you say is true, then I was the cause of this massacre. Unintentionally, yet nonetheless, I have a duty to assist you. A moral one.
Gods have us in their care. I shall help as well.
Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
நைட் ஆயிட்டு சமன் பண்ண போறாங்க. ஃபைட் இருக்கு.
I will stand, or rather, sit in for
அடா மூஞ்சி இது.
upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
The Vethaf, the elven king, hosted Ludovic
Ceremony mask.
upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
நான் பண்ணணும். லைட் த லேம்ப் இன் தி கார்டன். ஓ எல்லாத்தையும் லைட்டிங் பண்ணுமா?
Don't interrupt.
Vethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfen bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands.
ஓகே இப்போ பிளேஸ் த ஆஃபரிங்.
Vethaf filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with, at long last, the elfen king grasped his sword and
Pick
shield
up 11 sword, 11 shield.
humans.
ஏதோ மெத்திக் ஐட்டம் போல. ட்ரா பண்ணணுமா? இதுவா? என்னோட ஸ்வாட் எங்கடா போனுச்சு? என்னோட ஸ்வாட காணோம். வெயிட். கிரீன் கலர்ல இருக்கும். இதில் ஸ்டோர் ஆகிட்டா. எங்கடா போச்சு என்னோட ஸ்வாடு? சரி, என் கண்ணுக்கு தான் தெரிலையா? லோடு தான் பண்ணணும். ரீசெண்டாக உள்ளது இதுவா? எப்படி என்னோட ஸ்வாடு போணுச்சு? இப்போ 2 ஸ்வாடு இருந்தது இருக்குல்ல, இருக்கு.
Laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting him his rule over sea and lands. Filled the ornates at long last, the elfin king
ஆனால் இப்போ ரெண்டுத்தையும் எடுத்துட்டு
symbolically passing command
ரெண்டுத்தையும் எக்யூப் பண்ணணுமா?
elfin king, erect in his pride.
ஓகே, நீல்
Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
வந்துட்டு என்னது கல்லெல்லாம் மனுஷனா வருது?
Look, the statues.
Impossible! God's mother!
லெவல் 40ல இருக்காங்க. லெவல் 40ல இருப்பாங்க, எனக்கு தெரியாது. ஹாய். முடியல முடிச்சிருவாங்களோ. ஒரு வாட்டி ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். ஷீல்டு அந்த ஷீல்டு வச்சு பண்ண முடியாதோ. கஸ்ட்டு லெவல் 40 வேணும். நான் தான் தப்பாக ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டேன். நான் லெவல் 40 தானே இருக்கேன். அப்புறம் நான்
Pathetic.
அப்படியே அதோ வெப்பனை மாற்றி தான் பார்க்கணும் நானும். ஒரு ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்த்துட்டு மெயின் ஸ்டோரிக்கே போக வேண்டியதான். சைடு கொஸ்ட்டு பண்ணலான்னு வந்தா வச்சு செய்கிறாங்களே. டார்ச் பண்ணுறான்னு தானடா இல்லையா? எங்கடா எத்தனை வச்சுடா இருக்காங்க. ஏய் இல்லை கஷ்டம் அப்படியே லோடை போட்டு விட்டு இதுவா இதான இதுக்கு இப்போ இல்லைப்பா அவங்க ஃபஸ்ட்டு நான் அப்புறம் பண்ணுறேன். நான் விட மாட்டாங்க போலையே பிடிக்காம. இவ்வளோ நான் ஷீல்டு வச்சிருக்காளே. ஒருத்தன் அடிக்கிறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்படுறாங்க. அடிச்சிடலாமா? நெக்ஸ்ட் ட்ரையில் முடிச்சிடலாம். மிச்ச போடணும் ஸ்டிக். போட்டாச்சு. ஓ ஓ ஓ ஓ ஹோல்டே பண்ண சொல்லு. வெயிட் 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 வெயிட். தனித்தனியாக வைக்கணும். 3 பேரையும் ஒரே நேரத்தில் டாச் பண்ண முடியலை. ஒருத்தன் தான். வட 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 வட.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this as your reward.
Farewell.
300 காயின் கொடுத்துருக்கானே. ஒரு ஸ்வாடு கிடச்சிருக்கு லெஜெண்டரியில். மெத்திக்கில் அடுத்து ஒரு மான்ஸ்டர் ஃபைட் இருக்கு. வண்டிய இங்கே நார்மல் மான்ஸ்டர் லெவல் 40 இருக்கு. ஏத்தணுமா லெவலை?
Our guests. Never a good omen.
ஓ, தெரியாம இதுக்குள்ள வந்துட்டோம். என்ன இது? என்னையா பண்ற? 7 தானே போயிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm.
இதுக்கு
Trying to tell me something.
ஸ்பூனா தொங்க விட்டுருக்காங்க.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Curse.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. இந்த டைரி ஏதாவது இந்த டைரியா? இது இல்லையே.
She was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. No spoon you have shall sate you.
வெறும் ஸ்பூனா தொங்க விட்டுருக்காங்க.
Still searching for the right spoon. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
ஸ்பூன்லலாம் பேர் எழுதி வச்சிருக்காங்க. டைக்கானி லெட்டரா? சின்னமாக எழுதி வச்சுருந்தாங்கன்னா படிக்கலாம். பக்கமாக எழுதி வச்சுருக்காங்க. இந்த ஒரு கோல்டு வுட்டன் ஸ்பூனா? கோல்டு ஸ்பூன் நினச்சேன்.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
எலும்பு கூடலாம் வச்சு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறான் எப்படி செத்து போனாங்கன்னு.
Bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
எலும்பு தானடா, எலும்பு வச்சு போகிறான் கண்டுபிடிக்கிற.
Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with some.
சி பயந்துட்டேன் ஸ்பூன் ஆனதை பற்றி. நம்ம ஏதோ விட்டுருக்கேன். நான் விட்டுருக்கேன்.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
ஓ கீழே பாதை இருக்கா?
Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
டக்குன்னு ஏதாச்சும் என்ன வர வர ரொம்ப இருட்டாயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
கண்ட்ரோல் ஏதோ ஆயிட்டு கிளிச் ஆயிட்டா.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
எல்லாம் தான் பார்த்துட்டேனே.
I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer.
Hide in a place.
A spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. White that lives here, definitely a and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
என்ன ஆகுது? ஓடாவது ஏதோ மான்ஸ்டர் வந்துட்டு. ஏதோ போட்டு கலக்குது. ஓ ஃபைட் இருக்கா? அது ஒரு பொண்ணு தானே? அந்த பொண்ணு தானே ஏதோ மாறிட்டா? இப்படி தானே வந்திருக்கும். என்ன பண்றா?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. Tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
உட்கார சொல்லுதா? அங்க சாப்பிடலாம், சூப்பு சாப்பிடலாம்.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
ஆமாம், அது என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கோம் படிச்சு பார்க்கலாம்.
Get this right. Words of the curse were None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
இல்ல என்ன எனக்கு புரியல.
Is right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you.
None shall sit and dine at your table. No spoon you have. படிக்கவே இல்லையா?
Need to get this
No
right.
spoon you have shall stay to you. Never again shall
No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
ஸ்பூனோட சாப்பிடணுமா, ஸ்பூனை மாற்றி சாப்பிடணுமா?
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
ஸ்பூன் இல்லாமல் தான் சாப்பிட சொல்லுதோ?
Get this right.
No spoon you have shall stay to you. Never shall you wish to spy your reflection.
Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection.
ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷன்னா வித்தவுட் இதில் என்ன போட்டிருக்கு? நோ ஸ்பூன் யூ ஹாவ் டு ஷேல் தானே. நோ ஸ்பூன்னா
None shall sit and dine with you at your table.
ஸ்பூன் இல்லாமல் தான் சாப்பிடணும்.
Never again shall you wish to spy your
ஆனால் ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷன் இந்த மிரர்னா என்ன வளங்களையே?
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
இவனை குடிச்சிட்டான். இவனுக்கு தலை ஆடுது.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
ஆமாம் ஆமாம் ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷனு. ஓ ஓகே 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 புரியுது புரியுது.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to
என்ன ஆச்சுன்னு போய் பார்க்கணும். எங்கே 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 இருக்கா? கீழே ஆகும். ஓகே 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 இந்த பாதையா? இல்லை இங்கே இல்லை. இல்லையா? இது வேற. கர்ஸ் லிஃப்ட் ஆயிட்டா.
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
பொண்ணு நினைச்சா கிளவியே ஆயிட்டா. கையில தூக்கிட்டான்.
Safe.
சமாதி கட்ட போறானோ.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basil Folty, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
என்ன பண்ணலாம்? இந்த ஹரி will talk about this later. She was cursed. சொல்லிடலாமா?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman. a truly colorful man of Kedweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse.
5 generation முன்னாடி உள்ள
The post of ducal headsman in Beauclair went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Beaulius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Beaulius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
சுத்தி காட்ட போறானா? Wow, 1000 points experience.
In all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him.
Major domo na major அந்த மாதிரியா? My
great aunt.
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
நான் இடத்த ஃபுல்லா சுத்தி காமிப்பானோ?
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of this.
இவனோட வில்லேஜ் இது. ஓகே ஓகே.
It's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago.
ஆனா வில்லேஜ்ல எவனும் இல்ல.
Feasts Master Beaulius held.
இன்னும் விடியலனே அவன வெளில வரலையா?
There's a tale about a guest attending a Beaulius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heart
காலையில 4 மணி தான் ஆகுது.
by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, And he had survived.
வாட்டர் வந்து ஒயினா மாறிட்டா.
Retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Leviathan. Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
ஸ்டோரியில திடீர்னு வந்தான். ஓ சைடு கொஸ்ட். இது வந்து ஹிடன் கொஸ்ட். அந்த கர்ஸை லிஃப்ட் பண்ணா மட்டும் இந்த கொஸ்ட் வரும் போல. இப்போ கர்ஸை லிஃப்ட் பண்ணாம கொண்டு இருந்தா இந்த கொஸ்ட் வந்திருக்காது.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
எப்போடா லைவ் போட்ட வாங்க வா பியன் வா பியன். நீ வந்து நீ டெத் நோட்டு ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் லைவ் போட்டில, அப்பதான் நானும் போட்டேன்.
To store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
as you can see the facade is
அதான் டெத் நோட் என்ன ஓப்பன் பண்ணிட்டு க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டியா என்ன ஆச்சு?
certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
மணி 12 கரெக்டா 12 ஆயிட்டா.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right,
டெத் நோட் ஒரு ஆசை.
upstairs you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
ஓ அமாங்கஸ் மாதிரி இருக்கா?
This is only minimally furnished.
எப்படி கே
Believe we will
போனால் அமாங்கஸ் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டாங்க. அப்புறம் பேட்மேன் ஆடிட்டு இருந்தேன், லைவ் போட மறந்துட்டேன். ஓ
breathe new life into the
பேட்மேன் சும்மா நீனா தனியாக விளையாடுட்டு இருந்தியா?
That's so you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate.
நீ கரெக்டாக அந்த இது டெத் நோட்டு போடும்போது நான் லைவ் ஸ்டார்ட் கொடுத்தேன், எனக்கும் கரெக்டாக நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் வந்துச்சு
Forward, but
நீ லைவ் போடுறேன்னு.
to invest a small sum towards
சரி லைவை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்து பார்த்தேன்,
at your service.
பார்த்தா லைவ் முடிஞ்சிட்டுன்னு வந்துச்சு.
Follow up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
திரும்ப வந்து பேசிக்கலாம்ல. ஆமாம், டெத் நோட்டு டே PS ப்ளஸில் ஃப்ரீன்னு ஆடினேன், எரிச்சல் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஆமாம் டெத் நோட்டு குரூப்பில் ஓட்டுறது இல்லை ஏதோ இந்த PS ப்ளஸில் ஃப்ரீயாக வருது, நான் தான் பார்த்தேன். எப்படி அமாங்கஸ் மாதிரி இருந்துச்சா? ஆர்மஸ் ஸ்டாண்டெல்லாம் வச்சுருக்கான். ஆக்சுவலாக இந்த வீடை வந்து ஐ திங்க் அப்படி தான் இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்மளுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி பில்டு பண்ணலாம் போல். ஐ திங்க் ஸோ. மாடியில் எங்கேயோ பெட்டி இருக்கு. எங்கே இருக்கு? பெட். ஆமாம், நீங்கள் படுத்து தூங்கிக்கலாம். ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. இதுதான் இந்த இடத்துல நம்மளோட வீடு, இந்த மேப்பில். ட்ராஃபி இங்கே ப்ளேஸ் பண்ணலாமா? ஓ, நல்லா இருக்கே. உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச மாதிரி டிசைன் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம் போல. பெயிண்டிங் தொங்க விடலாம். இது என்னது? இல்லை, நல்லா இருக்கு நல்லா இருக்கு. போதும், அப்படியே லைவா முடிச்சுக்க வேண்டியதான். சேவ் ஒன்று போட்டு ஓகே. பிஎன் பை பாய், குட் நைட். ரெண்டு மணி நேரம் ஆடி இருக்கேன். ஆனால் கேமு கொஞ்ச நேரம் தான் விளாண்ட மாதிரி இருக்கு. நிறையாவே எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணல. சரி, அடுத்த இதில் தான் பார்க்கணும். ஓகே, பை பாய், குட் நைட். வாங்க.